Did, but it
Okay.
didn't. Okay, now show me.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, my name is Harry Kane, and I'm doing this speech for my class, Communications 110. My topic is going to be the 6 characteristics of life, 6 basic characteristics of life. You have to ask yourself what the significance of life is, and I do at times. Every time I wake up in the morning, I think to myself, why am I alive? And that's a very important question, because I think to myself, why am I alive, and what does my existence mean to my surroundings, or how does my surroundings mean to my existence? So, with that being said, the 6 characteristics of life is: 1 is to be organized, 2, acquire food or acquire material and energy, 3, homeostasis, 4, to respond to stimuli, 5, for reproduce and growth, and 6, evolutionary history. Sounds like kind of like X-Men right there. Anyways, okay, to be organized. It means our body, for example, our body, we have atoms. You get enough atoms to create molecules. Molecules can create cells. Cells can create tissues. Tissues can create organs. Organs can actually work together, organize together to create an organ system for the body to actually cooperate and function. Okay. Sylvia Mader, who actually published a human biology book in the year 2014, spoke of this, of how the intricacy between the atoms and the molecules and cells, and how they actually reproduce on its own to make sure that, not make sure, but to actually functionalize each of their functions and what they're supposed to do to create the cell, the molecule, and so on and so forth. The second point, to acquire materials and energy. Okay, we all eat. We gotta eat food. It's one of the major things we gotta do to sustain ourselves in life. Anthea Mayton from Human Biology and Health published a book in 1997 who spoke of how the food is converted within our bodies, how it goes in from the mouth and it goes down the esophagus, down the throat, to the stomach, and how it breaks down by certain gastric juices to actually extract the sugar, the carbohydrates, and all those special things that our body needs to actually sustain our organs and our body. Homeostasis, that's the third point. Homeostasis basically means balance. The way our organs work together to maintain balance under different circumstances as well. For example, on a hot day. On a hot day, human bodies, we sweat. Why do we sweat? It's our body trying to maintain balance by cooling our bodies with the sweat. So it works like a human thermostat, we are like, in a sort of way. The fourth characteristic is to respond to stimuli. It's the most amazing thing as to where we have the ability to feel. And by that feeling, we also have Daniel Chiris, who also published a book, Human Biology, in the year 2013, who spoke about the nervous system, one of the systems that we have in our body, and how it actually collaborates together from this nervous sensories in our bodies, how we touch, and it sends messages to your brain, and your brain sends back a message for your body to react to certain things that you can touch or feel. The fifth is reproduce and grow. Okay, we
we have the capability to pass on our genetic information. Okay, that is for all organisms. All living organisms are able to pass on their genetic information to multiply. And growing, Barry Bogan has published a book called Patterns of Human Growth, 1999. He actually spoke about how the growth, the developmental stage from fertilization all the way until death. So basically it's not from when we are born, but actually from the time that there is fertilization, there's multiplication of the cells, zygotes, and from there we grow, birth, how we live, and so on all the way up to death. Those developmental stages from adolescence to adulthood all the way until he spoke about that growth pattern and how we are able to grow, which leads us into the sixth portion, or the characteristics of life, which is the evolutionary history. The evolutionary history of, and it means we are able to adapt to our environment. As we grow, there are certain things that we are needed to do at an earlier stage, but as we get up and grow, that we are able to better adapt to different environments. With all those six things said, life is important. And now we know why life is important, because we know what the six characteristics of those life is, and how it plays a part in our life. So, this is my topic, and I appreciate everybody listening, and thank you very much.